everyone, today I'll be reviewing this movie dropped on Netflix. It's called 10 Days of a Good Man, and this movie, it is from Turkey, and this movie, it is kind of like a missing person investigation type movie. And in this movie you see this lawyer turned private investigator. He gets this missing person case by this missing person mom, comes to him and give him this case, and he need to investigate. And he works for money, and he doesn't have a lot of work, so he takes this case. So what do I think about this movie? I thought this movie, it was overall very interesting watch, honestly. At first I was like, I have seen this kind of movie before, but like how this movie end of it, how it's all come together, and all the twist and turn this movie has about character and everything. Some of this twist you do see it coming, and some of them are surprising. That end of it, I was like, it was quite a good watch, I will say. Although this movie, it is kind of like it is a thriller, but it does comes together very slow, slow burn type thriller. Like this guy, you follow him around, like he's going this place to that place, which when he's doing the investigation, this movie, it is quite interesting because he's finding information about this missing person. Although I will say a bad thing about this movie, because this movie starts with this scene, it's kind of a gives away like where he might have gone. Like that is what I'm gonna say about this movie. It was really bad the way it starts, because right away it gives away like how did this person might have been killed or got missing in this movie. Also, there is a lot of unnecessary scene, like his personal life this movie tried to throw in. I was like, that didn't need it at all. I think they tried to throw in like, how disturbed he is in his personal life. But for audience, I think audience, they don't care. They're here to see the investigation for the missing person. Well, I really like all the investigation he was doing in this movie, especially how it's all come together. I found it very interesting. And a little spoiler here, and who is behind all this, and how all these people get justice under this movie. It is quite satisfying when you watch it. You are like, that's good that they are getting justice. As I was saying, this movie, the downside is that all this personal drama and all this side plot, they are relevant to the story you are watching. Same time, like end of it, you think you didn't need that, you know what I mean? Although acting is really good from the center actor. However, because this is a like kind of like a thriller movie, I wish this movie had a better music. Like the tone didn't have any good music, you know what I mean? Like overall production looked really good. I really liked seeing Turkey. It's a beautiful country. Everywhere I always hear a lot of people are going there for vacation these days. Yeah, it's a very beautiful country. The way this movie was shot, it is beautiful. The acting is good. I just think this movie needed a little bit, the music needed a little bit the thriller music. I think that it didn't have any music. It was just felt like you were watching a drama played out. Yeah. But still, I'm gonna say overall, this movie was quite interesting. At first, I was like, I have seen this movie before. But how it ends and how it's all come together, I was really impressed with this movie, honestly. This movie story is, again, you have seen it before, but the way it all comes together, definitely interesting. And I say it's worth checking. As I was saying, does have all this extra scene, but overall, I found it interesting. And let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you should want this review, don't forget to share my other reviews on other Turkey movies and other Netflix movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.